king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. e5 is a common response that establishes a presence in the center, controls d4, and opens up the queen. Queen h5 is an unsound move that develops the queen early and attacks the e5 pawn and f7 square. They bring out their knight, increasing their control over the center. You won a pawn for free. They had a better way to block a check from the opposing queen. Your pawn is undefended, so this move loses material. Capturing your hanging pawn. You are bringing your bishop into play, eyeing the central squares. This is a fair trade. You recaptured the piece. Their bishop moves into the game. You kicked your opponent's piece from that square. You are now able to eventually win a knight. This is the way to win a knight. Your opponent's position went from bad to worse and is now losing. You won a knight for free. They castled kingside, placing their king in a safer spot away from the center. This move activates your knight to strengthen control over the center. They've improved the positioning of their piece. Castling on the same side of the board as your opponent is a solid choice. They develop a new piece. This lets your bishop step into the game. Your opponent blocked the attack on their pawn, keeping it safe. It makes sense to simplify with trades. A straightforward recapture. It's important to get all your pieces off their starting squares and into the action. They found a way to win your pawn. This blocks the check from the bishop. They are right on target. You captured back. Decent move, but they had a better one. You missed an opportunity to capture a pawn that was threatening to win material. They capture your pawn and will win material after all trades are completed. You permitted the opponent to win a rook through a fork. A clear recapture. You escaped the check from the bishop. They took your rook for free. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. They made one of the top moves in this position. That was a fair trade. This move puts their pawn on a safer square. You've activated every piece with this move, putting your knight into... They missed a chance to capture the opponent's passed pawn. You allowed the opponent to eventually win a bishop. They overlooked an opportunity to capture the opponent's passed pawn. Ouch, you left your pawn hanging. They overlooked an opportunity to capture a free pawn. You permitted the opponent to capture a knight and win material after the follow-up trades. That capture of your knight will cause you to lose material after all the trades are made. You recaptured. A straightforward recapture. Well done, an excellent move. They move the rook to safety. You found a safer square for your bishop. They took your pawn for free. You are threatening to force eventual checkmate. You are now able to force eventual checkmate. Your opponent has no escape. You can force a checkmate with the correct moves. That was the only move. Your move gets closer to checkmate. They move their king out of the check from your bishop. Congrats on your win!